2, 1, live. Cool.
Welcome to another edition of IMPROV-A-RAMA, presented by Classic Movie Showings and ARTC. Tonight we are honored to present one of the wackiest mad scientist movies of all time, The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Filmed in 1959 but not released until 1962. I wonder why. It highlights an absurd plot, wooden acting, and lame special effects. But with the help of our talented group of improvisational voice performers, we have taken it to a new level. So sit back and wrap your head around The Brain That Wouldn't Die.
Instructions are to prepare for an attack unknown enemy. That's what he meant. Hey, who do you think you are, anyway? Answer me, or I destroy... Stop!
There's something behind this, something we don't understand. The weapon he uses, it's unheard of, blasting flesh right off the bone.
That's like my dad at barbecues.
Is this what we're doing now that we can't watch the trailers before seeing a movie anymore?
Control to set flight pattern to -0.08. Increase speed. They're coming right at it! Down inside the cave!
Yes, we'll be perfectly safe inside the cave with no exit. Oh, that's where they come from.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yay!
Let me die. Yay!
What?
Let me die.
All right. Up, Rain. And Pinky!
Oh, just the brain that wouldn't die.
Here we go.
Herb Evers.
Look at that straight line now. This
Yeah,
is
why-
$5.
Yeah, why are they
reference.
organizing? They're organizing the names like a staircase. Is that to show the plot of this movie going downhill?
The Web.
Brian Bear. I thought I saw one of those in the woods the other day.
Walter Clough Jr.
He's a property man.
The Pluff.
Look at this. I feel like Joseph Green won this fight.
That's
Oh,
Giuseppe
no.
Verdi to you. Giuseppe Verdi.
It just came out. Oh,
How many
Just-
times? How many times are we going to see Joseph Green's name in this?
He's probably the only one. He maybe plays all the roles too.
he wants credit.
Ah,
He was in all of these places at once.
yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's Joseph's son hovering around the back there, doing nothing.
It's a Patriots football.
Thought that was just a weird place to hang a whoopee cushion.
Somebody say something.
Tony was as good as dead when they wheeled him in.
Ah,
Everything possible, everything you could, Dr. Cody.
everything. Everything.
Everything except save my patient.
Which is kind of the point.
Everything in the books.
There are books? I didn't see any books. Walk away.
Now, Dad, do I have
Is
permission
part
to
of
go
medical
try things
school
my
learning
way?
to be this passive aggressive?
Yes.
The operating room is no place to experiment.
He's dead. I can't do any harm.
Very well. Corpse is yours.
Well,
what you
twist
wanna
my
do.
arm. Go ahead. Play with the body.
The whole plot of this movie hinges on just this super shady medical deal.
By yourself?
By
No
myself.
paperwork,
He's
no nothing.
handling the brain.
So this is the cleanest operating room I've ever seen.
Yes. Why does he have to hold his
That
elbow?
elbow.
I was gonna say it's kind of a.
It's way up high there.
He wants to make sure that if he gets shot, that he just elbows his friend right in the face.
Oh, I see.
You gotta get some leverage on that. Really put your
So this
weight
is a
behind it.
this is a father and son, right? You said dad. He called him dad earlier.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get that other elbow up too there. Like you're swimming.
And Thanksgiving dinners at that house are really interesting.
Can someone turn off the dramatic music, please, while I'm trying to operate?
I don't know. I don't understand why, if it's a brain surgery, he's waiting for Dad to go for a deep dive in the chest cavity.
You're right.
What's going on here?
With how shady the medical deal leading up to this operation was, I'm pretty sure that patient on the table is the only one here with a brain at all.
I am.
Yes.
These electric shocks should stimulate the motor area enough to innervate the heart again. Then he won't need any external stimuli.
Keep away from the motor area.
So he was
Paralyze him for good.
he was in there for a brain operation. He died. For massaging his heart. We're sticking probes into the brain, and now he's miraculously alive. I don't trust these guys.
No.
The human body's not a jigsaw puzzle.
You know, that wide shot looks like he's massaging something other than the heart.
The other doctors,
Yeah.
Save my breath. Keep massaging the heart.
Well, I mean, if you're
You've
gonna
already
bring a
lost
man
your
back to
patient,
life, that's the
Doctor.
best
I'm going
way.
to save mine.
His pulse is coming back stronger than ever.
At least make the cardiac arrest
Unbelievable.
enjoyable.
Nothing's unbelievable if you have the nerve to experiment.
That AMPROV bag has an incredible agent. Look how many shots it's gotten.
In your laboratory.
Look, I'm no doctor, but there's not enough beeps in this room, y'all.
Yeah.
You should be sure of the results first.
I am now.
I mean, I only go into surgery when I'm certain of the results.
Let's see if it can take over by itself.
Where's the fun in that? See, again, I'm telling you, this AMPROV bag's got a hell of an agent.
They really like that whoopee cushion.
There should be more blood.
All right.
I thought this was a horror movie.
Close up the chest. I'm
It
about
depends
finished
on
with the cerebral area.
how much of a hand John Carpenter had in making it.
How's his pulse?
Strong and
I
steady.
think that was the guy who made the thing.
Strong and steady, huh?
Strong and steady.
Like my kind of guy.
So while he's closing up the chest, is anybody going to close up the head?
I think they're
We're all
just.
paying attention to Dad's cross-stitching skills here.
I think they're just letting the brain air itself out for a bit.
I may not approve of your methods, but
Nobody likes a stale brain.
Mommy.
Wrap them up like a burrito so they sleep better.
Aww.
Swaddle them like a baby. Still no blood. Really?
Look at my little corpse. He grows up so fast.
I just had my brain in this guy's
Ah,
chest
that's right.
cavity.
Put
Let me
that down
touch
with
my
those bloody
face.
gloves.
even an extraordinary operation.
Check out that man's porn stash. That is
Still
impressive.
Too risky, too uncontrolled.
Oh, I wish I had one of those.
Saved his life.
And the after effects? What about them?
You've lost the urge to experiment.
After effects. We had a 15-minute conversation while he wasn't breathing. There are no after effects.
The only After Effects I know are Adobe Suite.
Sloppiest, that is the sloppiest glove removal I've ever seen.
What are they doing right now?
An operation like this needs testing.
Oh, you know.
Now,
Massaging the heart.
Over and over.
after they've touched their faces, now they're washing their hands. But I don't know why. There's no blood.
That man who should be dead now won't think so. There's more to surgery than just being a carpenter to patch up walls or a plumber to drain
There's
pipes.
song and music and
Our
dance.
bodies are capable of adjusting in ways we've hardly dreamt of. If we can only find the key. I'm so close.
I think you left it in his chest cavity.
Okay, where would you put the key to a body?
Complete transplantations. To be able to transplant limbs and organs.
There's several orifices
To be
to
able to
choose from.
replace diseased and damaged parts of the body as easily as we replace eye corneas now. So that the new parts will join together as though they were born there.
Can't be done.
I have to go talk to this patient's family. What was his last name? Frankenstein?
My new special compound I've created, I'll do it. I know I can do it.
Sure, sure. That's what you say.
That's what I know.
Sure,
I know
sure.
I'm close.
He's close, eh?
You can always spot the
Massaging
fake
them.
medical jargon. Because they'll always be like, with this new
Always
compound, or
promises.
say something about quantum
Careful, your
physics.
father's liable to report us.
Stop the floor show. When you two are married, it won't be fun to watch anymore.
Well, I can promise you one thing.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
creepy.
That's
Now,
a dirty
that-
pig.
There's some issues
If
with
you
this
wanna catch
family
up on your
dynamic
Dad.
here, don't you
You
think?
know that medical convention
I'm a
can't
little
start without
concerned
you.
about it.
Jan, you.
Well, they're not.
I love how they washed their hands,
Oh, yes, I'll call
didn't
the
remove the gowns or the masks or anything. They just pulled them down some.
Bill, the line between scientific genius and obsessive fanaticism is a thin one. I want you on the right side of it.
Oh, not this again.
How can I hope to perform operations when
Did
you
you
almost
just
messed up?
completely
God,
change
God,
positions
you've
and
been
then
telling me
they-
about the difference between medical
Superintendent had
genius
it
and
out with me.
obsessive
He thinks it's
fanaticism
you
since
who's
I
been
was
stealing those limbs
14.
from the amputee operations.
So what if it is?
They just switch from being really
got to have
close to
limbs
each
for
other
my
to like
transplant
5 feet
experiments.
apart for these camera
To
searches.
test an
Now
experiment.
they're
Test an
back-
experiment.
Yes, but limbs and organs
There's a lot
taken
of
from
tension
people.
going on.
I've got to have them to work with. Sure,
Dad, I
made a few
need the
mistakes.
legs. I need the arms. I need the eyes. They help me sleep better.
I keep them in a bag under my bed.
Reservations are all set. 3:30 takeoff.
I thought she was a nurse. Is she a secretary?
plan for the
Like, what does she do?
Oh, nothing much.
She's eye candy.
Nurses,
It's a quiet weekend.
nurses
She
do it
does
all,
whatever
honey.
you want if you pay her enough.
You're always sneaking off up there.
Oh, so it's going to be
Place
that
gives
kind
me
of
the
shit.
creeps. I should have sold it when your mother died.
You can't sell that place. Well, I mean, it's nice to get away from the city. I can work without anyone snooping around.
You spend too much time up there.
How did this go from
All right, I'll
like
I'll
shady
see you
medical
both in a few
practices to
days.
real estate?
Got to clean up and get out of here.
It's all
Everything.
exposition.
Everything is all about real estate. Let's have that
You're walking
conversation.
on thin ice. Don't
Walking on thin ice.
So let's see, if everything goes from shady medical establishment to real estate, Katie and I could rule the world.
There you go.
Bill, I want to get married.
Kiss me.
Stand
Oh,
not
what's
having-
the obligatory romance
It's been
scenes?
wonderful.
I'd rather
I know
be
all I
bride.
do is sit there
A few
and
more weeks.
put my hand on his pulse,
And nothing will keep us apart.
but I need to be close to you
Parade
now.
room full of bloody medical waste make me hot.
Wah, 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 wah. Later that night.
Hello, Nurse Ratchet.
Dr. Gordner.
Taxi.
Oh, he just happened to be right there. That was
so glad
lucky.
You're here. I was afraid you'd gotten away. There was a very important phone message that came to you. It
This is
sounded
the
quite
same room,
urgent.
isn't
I've
it?
been looking everywhere. It was from a man called.
It looks like the same
He
room.
called from the country place, and he said something.
Carrying a
terrible
lit
about
cigarette. I
you. He
wonder
wanted
if
you
that
to come
oxygen's
right
still
out.
hooked up.
Thank you.
Everybody knows what the country place is, and I love it when my doctor walks around with a lit cigarette.
Have you got the keys to
I
your
mean,
car?
to be fair, they tried reanimating someone from the dead. I don't think they have the most in the common sense department.
Slow down, you're going over 10 miles an hour.
Does he not own his own car?
Haven't you ever taken
And why
me
is he
before?
driving?
Because the things I'm working on don't need an audience.
That telephone call. What about it?
All right.
What
all right,
about
hold off
it?
the questions.
Why the mistake?
I thought this was an emergency.
What's it all about?
Why is he on a Sunday drive?
This is
It's
clearly
the
not.
country house.
You'll see.
This is clearly not a healthy relationship. This dude's just like, stop asking the questions. Enough about that. He's
Slow
flirting
down,
away.
the camera truck can't keep up.
Right there is where
Oh.
I threw my old mattresses off the side of the road.
Left.
5 miles an hour. 13.2.
What were you hiding?
Right there.
13.8.
Right there's where I had my tire blow out one time. And right there's where I found an abandoned puppy.
Under this foot?
Under the
And
tire.
No, you're going 27.8 miles an hour. You're getting us killed.
Winding road. I couldn't tell.
That one right there, that's my favorite tree.
With that big band jazz ensemble playing in the background. That's how we know
Yeah,
things
maybe
get
if they
tense.
weren't so loud, he wouldn't be distracted like this.
Slapped in a truck behind the car.
How many GoPros do they have taped to this thing?
Well,
Hey,
not
you
much.
Ah!
Oh, that was the most surprising.
What about the car?
We'll give it a pass. The entirety of this scene is just so janky. You can tell it was just the camera guy running towards the railing.
I hate to be a stickler here, but why is there still no blood? I
'Cause
mean,
he's the main
honestly,
character.
there
What's the
should
stuff
have
under his
been
eye?
there should have been a line item budget for blood
Yeah.
in this movie.
You're very right about
Red
that.
food coloring doesn't cost that much.
Seriously.
And it's
I mean,
black
I don't think
and
I'm
white.
being
It
too
doesn't even need to
demanding.
be red.
Yeah, they could have even used like more
Oh!
cosmetic stuff.
Sweetie, take my hand. Can we have barbecue for dinner tonight?
Take my hand.
Yes, put your phone.
Oh,
in
are
your
you
pocket.
cold? Are you cold in the fire? Here, take my coat.
Put your
Hey, don't
phone-
get ahead of
oh.
yourself.
I see what you did there.
Okay, I got that. He is very obsessed with his car. I mean, I get it, but he could go all the way.
Watch out
Is the
for
Wicked
that.
Witch of the West coming?
This is the most boring game of football ever.
Let me take a break for a second.
Not the time for a
Just
picnic.
gonna sit under this tree and cradle this thing in my lap.
My grandpa planted this tree many, many years ago when I was a boy.
He just realized he didn't actually take her head.
Oh,
Damn it, that's the spleen! Why does she
I
have
know
all the
you're the
eyelashes
spleen.
on her spleen?
I know that when I am in a car accident, the very first thing I like to do is run a marathon.
Yeah,
In
don't
the
call
woods.
911.
Gotta
Don't
get the
call
adrenaline
911.
going.
Yeah.
Uphill both ways with a head.
Why is it low branch?
Why
He's
are we
looking-
looking at his cookies here? I don't understand.
Is he,
I mean, they're
is he on
nice
a golf
Chinos,
course?
don't get me
Where is
wrong.
he?
How has no one stopped him yet? And yeah, you're right. There should be way more blood right now.
There should be something. His
that
coat
man
should be
did
so
that.
true.
He should be leaving a
That
trail.
suit jacket is remarkably absorbent.
I know. Let me take a rest here on
Companies
these
start
palatial
making- companies
stairs.
start making suit jackets.
The journey of 1,000 steps starts with a single one.
I mean, how long can a person
So
live without
many
oxygen?
So many
Yeah,
steps.
A few minutes.
Yeah, they're really stretching that here, aren't they? Oh,
He's arrived at the
Either that or
castle.
he's Usain
No
Bolt.
worries, no.
That's
there's
the
blood.
country house.
There's the blood.
is that?
There's the
Wait.
blood.
that
Is
looks
there
more like
blood?
Finally.
Did he
Is that
get a
his
paper
house?
cut?
That's his
Did
country
a
house.
sword
What is he, a
prick
Windsor?
him?
That looks more like he's about to confess his sins.
Is it a church?
That would take him a while.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Matter. What's happened to you?
There's your
Relax.
foreshadowing.
I've got to save her. Got to save her.
What is it? What have you got there?
Kirk, please. Sterilize the tubes and
My
instruments
next
quickly.
decoration.
What are you going to do? Aren't you going to have a
Did
look in
he
the
just
closet
tell
first?
his assistant to sterilize his implements there? Like, I would personally store them clean. I would probably fire an assistant who didn't.
You too can build a reanimation machine at home with old bed springs and empty paper towel tubing. Follow me for more tips.
Get your own DIY kit for $19.95.
And 5-minute crafts has really gone downhill.
Why does he even have an assistant?
My finger
What
really
is it?
tastes good.
And you thought we would
that's
need
that's
those.
the telling part.
With this technology, I'll be able to call across the country and not have to pay anything.
More drops of vinegar and my homemade volcano will be complete.
Don't forget the sodium.
I've been to the doctor before. I know the secret is electrolytes. The answer is always electrolytes.
That is the weirdest shaped shot glass I've ever seen. There's another one.
Oh, it's just putting the ketchup bottles on top of each other to marry them.
That's what it is.
I know what it is. It's New Orleans and they're at Mardi Gras. That's one of those drinks you get that you can walk down the street with.
Oh my gosh.
Hot. Well, it's 10:20.
I'm glad that we've spent 45 minutes looking at this thing. What is
Yeah.
it? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Oh my.
Why are
we're
there
good.
like
He didn't get ahead of
vinyl?
himself. He got ahead of someone
Why?
else.
Why are there like record player needles attached to her neck? What's that about?
It's to get the science goo into her brain.
My eyes are deceiving
That
me.
makes sense.
That's what they're calling it now.
amazingly, her eyebrows are
What's
perfect.
done is done. And
Flawless.
it's the work of
She
It
does have
seems
RBF though.
like it seems like they didn't like her hair though.
Buzz Lightyear.
Well, you know, or it burned off.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
well,
fair.
maybe not.
I remember fire. Burning.
How does she get air through her larynx without any lungs? I'm just wondering.
No idea.
I remember fire burning and then some idiot decapitated me.
So she's
I've had
floating
successful
in a
transplants.
jello
All I can do is
shot.
wonder.
Yes.
How much
I know some geniuses from high school who never knew what they had.
I brought her back. She'll live, and I'll get her another body. I can
Oh,
make
just
her
like that.
again.
At last.
Can
Well, if
believe
they're
that she
if
could
they're
never be
interchangeable,
before.
I would like a
Argue
new
with
one
me.
as well.
I love her too much to let her stay.
I think they have an aisle for that at Home
I'll
Depot.
restore her as before. You'll see.
You'll see.
Eyes. Can't
Time
you
I'll make
see?
her shorter.
There's a pattern to
Can't you
all
see I love you?
An order, an arrangement. She had a heart and a brain, and her spirit was in both, not in one or the other.
No.
No.
So there is this is the religious component of the
What
movie.
a soul.
At least there's reason.
Say,
I'm afraid there's no
you can
denying.
remember her love for you. And how can you make of her
Look
an
at how
experiment of
look
horror?
at that facial expression that she has on the table.
Science I possess was meant
What
for this.
emotion was that?
Life has a pattern.
Lust.
But they,
The whole pattern of my life.
Yeah, she's
is
looking at
shaping
that
itself to
anatomy
save her
portrait on the
now.
left.
Then you intend to go
Are
through
you
with it,
saying
yes?
you don't think this is an Emmy nominated performance here?
Sleep, my
Oscar worthy?
Well, there's a reason
the
it's the
head,
brain
yeah,
that
for
wouldn't
sure.
die, not the brain that thankfully lived.
Yeah, I thought they've been trying to kill the brain.
Come over here where she
How long do you
can't
think we can keep her
hear.
alive under these conditions?
48. 50 hours at the most.
Yes. And you really believe...
My
you
God,
can
that's a
work
lot
this
of powder in
man
those
down to life
gloves.
Successfully.
Yes.
So
Man,
that's where he stores his cocaine.
My arm.
That man has an
There you go.
addiction.
Withered and deformed.
Oh my. That
Yours
dude
was
needs
an early
lotion.
experiment that failed. With her, I'm using my new adreno serum. Must work.
Oh, it's a serum.
It's
It's a
new
special
and
serum.
improved.
And so it's not
It's
the science kit?
diet.
Police, or anyone call. Tell them you don't know anything about it.
Oh, don't.
I don't think anyone
Don't
will
get in
trust
the
Don't
it
tell my
because his
dad.
body was burned in the wreckage.
He'll get super pissed.
Of course, of course. Look, Bill, before you go, do have a...
I love you. No.
It's the reason why I called you up here.
Now, Kith.
Oh yeah, there was an emergency, wasn't there?
Before you brought your fiance's head over.
Hey,
There was
she
an
made, you
emergency.
made
I
him fall
called
head
you
over
for
heels.
something.
No head.
Hey, in the
Peekaboo.
super mysterious lock closet.
I just happen to have
I
a
know.
body in here.
You want to come out of the closet, boy?
I have one of those. It's where I put all my snacks when I'm trying to give up sugar.
It's okay. We'll accept you. We accept people for who they are.
It's all right. It's all right.
Except you in particular.
Keep it locked.
What was that?
Night it got so violent, it almost
That
broke
sounded
out.
like the Tasmanian devil.
No, not through that thickness. Keep it closed.
Good idea. Let's keep it closed.
Put my hand on this lock and it'll make it that much more secure.
About her now. Got to find her.
Screw the freak in the closet. I have to think about my disembodied fiance's head.
I rather think he's thinking a little bit more about her body right now.
Decapitate the freak in the
There are
closet.
ways.
Maybe you
'Cause
could
I
use
love
the
you
freak in
for
the
your
closet's
brain.
body.
And you walk up
This
these
Leave the
stairs.
room
and
now,
then
but before I do, I'm going to give
fashion.
you an extremely shady look. Poor Stumpy.
That man is suspicious of those stairs.
The closing
Giant
of the
headphones. What do you think
door.
she's listening to?
Oh, a dramatic segue. But he just has these
Cardboard
lying
cutout.
around.
At the Moulin Rouge. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Really? How long did it take him to fly to Paris?
He could just stick her head on one of those cardboard cutouts.
Hey, I like it. Good idea.
Look, I don't know about you, but ever since he walked out of that room, he's become kind of a creepy perv. I guess he gets it from Dad. Some of the conversations they were having in the operating room were kind of skeezy.
Wow, 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 wow.
How selfish is it to just be like, oh, my love, you've lost your head. Let me replace it with a stripper.
I'll take
This-
one from column B cup and two from column C cup.
I don't feel like this is the most sanitary eating establishment around. There's no beat to this music at all.
Oh, he's not here for the food. He's here for the microbrews.
There's a clear rhythm. She just isn't moving to it at all.
It's Mamie Eisenhower.
Oh, can I have some of your drink? No.
This is the worst anniversary ever.
How many birds did she kill?
This is awful. It's like one guy walks in and there's nobody else in the room.
This
She
scene
is
has gone on.
multi-talented. She can not only ride, she can gyrate as well.
This This scene has gone on for so much longer.
There.
She's carrying 6 pounds of feathers, and this lady is like, I'm just here to be an extra. I wonder what they're going to ask me to do.
But is it lighter or heavier than 6 pounds of steel?
I think the feathers are heavier because you have to keep in mind what you did to the birds.
Hey, y'all, let's get out of here fast before they start another 6-hour song that moves at the speed of molasses.
I'm still trying to figure out why that chick wore opera gloves to a strip club.
Is this a strip club? Is that what this is?
I don't think it's a strip club.
Well,
It's
a semi-strip club.
yes.
It's a New York strip club.
They serve steak?
Are those
Yeah, but
cartoons
not
on the
good
wall?
steak.
Sponsored by Looney Tunes.
I was gonna say.
Betty Boop.
That's all, folks.
I'm waiting for his eyes to pop out and go, ooga.
So was that the lady that was just dancing?
Yeah.
She got
Not
dressed
only
really
can she
fast.
ride the Jimmy, she can change fast too.
I know, I'm impressed.
Nope. And
now we're back to intravenous drug use. How is she
I think I
supposed to
know.
shoot up?
you know,
I think I know why she wants to die. They have Baby Shark playing on those headphones.
That's right.
right. I was gonna ask, given how
What was that?
What was the
The audio meter.
What was that we just saw there? There was
That was
a syringe? She has no hands. What was she
I was
going to
gonna
do
ask-
with that?
I was gonna ask, maybe it's a party trick or something. Like those needles connected to her neck look
Oh,
like
those
record player
security.
needles. Maybe if you open her mouth, she acts like a speaker.
Well, that
Like
would be cool.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Well, he got over her quick.
Oh, nope, you just followed her.
he's with her.
What made you think
Like
I'd
my
go?
portraits of cats on the walls.
Yeah, there was plenty to see.
I ran out of paper, so I color on the walls.
Well, your costume, what there was of it, was interesting.
Are any of my drawings fridge-worthy?
The rest of the equipment is standard. But,
What?
the arrangement is pretty special.
You know, if
They're
you're
pretty special,
looking
too.
at the site, what are you doing here? Slumming?
I get my allowance once a week.
Okay, if you're so loaded, you pay
I'm a
for the
big
drink.
boy now.
I already did. Are you hustling for the house?
I hustle for myself.
This movie has really positive roles for women.
Oh yeah,
They
I
they
feel
can do-
all kinds of empowered right
With the
now.
squares out front, or I can relax back here with my friends.
I'll bet you don't have an enemy in the world. Hmm?
Well, I don't know. She was getting the stink eye from that other lady. I don't know. He just gives me the
My
creeps.
husband cheating on me senses are tingling.
Any song other than Wonderwall?
Oh, it's Nickelback.
I don't want to look at the photograph.
I don't care if all it does is make you laugh.
Who are you from?
I don't want to know what's on Joey's head.
Looking around.
When you get done looking, then
What's
what?
that sink doing there?
I operate.
I get your message. You're coming across. You
There's so
can
much
put
double
any
entendre in
secret
the scene. I can't.
So, like
I
said,
know,
I'm
it's great.
looking.
You
This
don't
is
have
just
to
the
look
Who's
any
Line game of
further.
if you know what I
I'm
mean.
not gonna stay
Yes.
with you.
When do you go on again? When?
Relax. I got another show yet, but it could be for you.
Oh, I was just asking.
Try taking.
If you know what I mean.
I'm over 20.
If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
I just got things to do.
That's just this entire scene,
Yes.
except without the people who make it funny.
Right.
Right now.
Please just get Wayne in here.
But I've got to see about helping somebody.
Oh no, don't do that.
Somebody who needs my help very badly.
You can't cut out of me now.
Anything but
Measure
that.
your neck.
Me feeling so good. I'm so warm all over. I'm
It's a
good.
right
Can I
fit.
please take a measurement of how big your neck is around? I just am going to put my hand here and see. I don't mean anything by it. Don't be alarmed.
Don't worry about this magic marker dots I'm making around your neck.
No, she's into it.
You've got your nerve.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's the ugly stepsister.
Paul Rudd is good in everything.
Scarlet Witch, is that?
I only came in here to change my
Yes.
clothes. I got admission. Now I'd like to see the rest.
It was Agatha all along.
I will take off one glove because I am mad at you.
Hi, lover boy.
Wait.
That guy's forehead is huge. I'm sorry, it's just jumping out at me. I think it's really set off by the wall behind him. Exact same color.
You know, you've got the kind of face a girl doesn't mind looking at. Even
I would say this movie is black and white, but the cast has only been
Get
white.
out of here. Choose company. Three, the crowd. Who's to tell me to blow if I don't want?
White and whiter.
This here's my dressing room too. Remember?
It kills her to see me make time.
You're the only thing that's going to be made around here tonight.
Eat your heart.
Rare.
What kind of pre-dual exposition are they doing? Just slap her with the glove already.
Look what you've done.
Ladies,
Worst
ladies.
cat fight ever.
Let me see you later.
Let me sit here and do nothing as you two bicker over me.
Yeah. Come on back later.
How chivalrous.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Ladies, there's enough of both of you for me. Wait, I got that one.
You lousy tramp. Once in a blue moon, I latch into a guy with class, and you mess it up.
I feel like this is a superfluous scene. Well, I think most of them are superfluous scenes, but this one was thrown in for the just for the cat fight of it all.
Yeah, we've had more of this than the actual sci-fi horror. Oh.
Ooh.
Come on, slap her with the glove. No,
Rolling on the floor and pulling the hair.
man, high school wrestling's really gone
Oh,
downhill.
come on, man. There's a glass on the table. Hit her in the head with it already.
Oh, I get it.
It's a literal
There's
cat
the
fight,
subject.
y'all.
The paintings are haunted. Oh no, they changed it to Shake It Off. What are those markings supposed to mean without numbers next to them?
She's gone to 11.
Where's 11?
In the
She
upside
was
down.
so thrilled to get this part until she realized all they wanted was her head.
Inside the closet.
One part of her for one part in the movie.
Hey, I had lights like that on my Christmas tree once.
Why has her voice gotten so raspy?
I know there's someone there.
I think burning your vocal cords and like having them like dried out in the way that they were on the entire run back to his house would do that to him.
Well, you know, and the lack of lungs.
Yeah.
As long as there's a
Hey, it's
scientific
Stumpy!
explanation.
Hello, Stumpy.
You're gonna need that like tiny shield on the wall next to you. Oh, no, tried to warn him.
Look around the corner.
He's got a thing for touching his lips that bothers me.
Not twice if I'm not the
The
first.
COVID, it's done it to us all.
What's in the closet? It's the Rona.
Should have let me die.
At this point, I agree with you, ma'am.
Him for what he's done to me.
You. It's all about you.
Your skin looks flawless, though.
What it's like.
I have to pee and I don't have a bladder anymore.
Together we could have revenge.
Comes out my nose now. You know how uncomfortable that is?
So it is true what they say. Strip away everything but the brain, and women become meanies.
This whole movie is very patronizing, isn't it?
It is. Like, she's all like, vengeance is mine now. She's gonna stick the dog on him. I don't know.
Like, I feel like I just became a misogynist from watching this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're already there. We know it. Don't try to hide it. It's okay.
Power that you can feel
I feel like I was there.
across this room and through that door. Can't you?
It's amazing. Her eyeliner is not even smudged.
I'm telling you, right? I'm jealous. I want her lashes, too.
Friend's got makeup game. Stumpy, what's in the closet?
We're very lucky that she didn't have to wear glasses or contacts.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that.
Together we're both more than things.
Can you just please scratch my nose?
Power as hideous as our deformities. Together we'll wreak our revenge.
Wait.
I shall create power, and you will
What?
enforce
What is...
it.
What?
When did you become the Dark Lord? When did that
When her
happen?
head got taken off.
It's something in the science-y goo.
She wants to die. That's why she wants to die. And
Well,
No,
can't
she
they just
has
put her
magic-
head on the end of Stumpy's arm and solve both of their problems?
Does she straight up have magic power now? Is that what's going on?
I think so. Why is...
Apparently, Stumpy's easily controlled.
That's
Is
why
she
he's this guy's
controlling-
assistant.
Is she controlling Stumpy or the dog?
That's not the door with the lock on it. Like, that one's safe, right?
right.
That's the bathroom.
Oh, there... Oh, no, it's gone... Wait.
Is there another door?
Wait.
Oh, he hasn't even been in the room the whole time. Now
Oh,
he's coming in.
he was... Oh, he was
There are too
listening
many
in.
doors!
Oh, I
What
get
is this
it.
room?
Okay, that apparatus provides telepathy powers.
They seriously need a couch and a table in here. This is just...
I know.
Mix up
This
the
is the
dang
room where I store my
set.
heads.
This is a Connect
You
set,
know?
1950s diner stools on here.
No
A few
to
little throw
producer.
pillows and maybe a couple of pretty baskets, maybe a plant.
Someone make a pillow for it, just to take up the room.
Put some money in the budget for a little bit of set decoration and a little bit of differentiation so we know where people are. And some blood for the love.
How much of our budget are we gonna spend on science goo? All of it.
So she doesn't control Stumpy, she controls the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going full on evil now.
Hey,
Yeah, she's lost it hardcore.
she could audition for, like, a Joker impression.
What's
Like
locked
this.
behind that door?
Mark Hamill who?
Horror. No normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than you.
He's need to call my mother. The phone's right over there.
No normal mind can imagine it. He says to the head
And I'm that.
on the table.
There is a horror beyond yours. And it's in there. Locked behind that door.
We didn't have the budget to show you what it was, but trust me.
Through mountains of miscalculation.
Are we not going to find out what it is? I'm going to be super disappointed if we never find out what it is.
It's a Shih Tzu.
Is the sum total of Dr.
It's a Shih Tzu with a bad trim.
Why is she being so mean to Stumpy? He actually stuck up for her. Like, he wanted to kill her. Or let her die, I guess.
Oh,
Who knows? But you should know.
I mean, it's not his fault that he's
He injected
the lackey
serum
that
into
has to babysit.
It was
I feel
but a
like this
mass of
camera
frantic
angle is
tissues.
making all of the dialogue less intense.
Just lay there, weighted down with its transplants of broken limbs and amputated arms.
I'm just too focused on the science goo in front of me. I can't focus on the conversation.
All those bubbles.
Oh,
Would you have
I just
thought
want to
possible
pop the
what he's
bubbles,
already
man.
done?
Makes me thirsty.
Take yourself. He's brought you back. You live.
In a
It's
dish full
alive.
of goo.
A few years ago, all transplants were impossible.
That's what he's been doing up here where no one could see his work.
Yes,
I thought he was cheating on me.
experimenting with transplants.
Wait, hold on. Is this actually a live show by the band Talking Heads?
Letting him tear away my flesh time after time.
okay, that was good.
Test after test. My hopes shattering with each grafted arm he fastened to me. Watching it wither and warp.
I let him cut off my arm again and again and again, but I don't hold it against him.
You see,
Won't let me.
he's learned from his mistakes.
It's creepy looking.
I mean, he only has one functioning hand. I don't think he'd be able to hold it against him all that well anyway.
Helping him in his grotesque work that he claims is for science.
Was there a place for me on the outside with this? Well,
Yeah.
Eyes would look upon me with pity. And people would turn away from me in disgust.
Oh, just wear a glove. No.
The alcohol.
Yeah, he could work in that strip joint. Strip joint?
A little, you know, a little Nivea would fix that right up.
He'd just be a stage magician. Just kind of
Used to be a surgeon. It was
pull
my
back
life.
the sleeve and has the hand of a
One
Wookiee.
night in the laboratory there was an accident. They had to amputate my arm.
There was an accident in the laboratory that caused the surgeon to need to amputate his arm.
Wow.
That's
some accident.
A surgeon needs both his arms, not just one.
The storyline is riveting.
I want to see that
want a movie
movie.
about that.
Yeah.
Ken, you and I. That's the
Okay.
story. That's the movie we want to see.
Okay.
That is why I stay.
Transplant my head onto another body.
Look at her. She's thinking of the measurements in her brain. She's like, well, this could work.
Whose
I
body?
was a size 12, but I had some old size pen dresses in my closet that I've never been able to throw out, so maybe.
Blood antibodies would attack it as they attack any invading matter.
We all have those. Our skinny jeans, our fat jeans, and our skinny jeans.
But my God, this head transplant thing could solve that problem for everyone.
Absolutely.
In the neck. The lymphoids that provide the antibodies for the blood that attack foreign transplanted matter. It was untested, untried, till we used it on you.
Why are you talking like this?
I was able to leave and go get food, and they're still doing this pointless exchange.
Yeah.
Did
Let
I
me
miss,
catch you up.
did I miss anything interesting?
Yes.
By
he
a
was,
stroke. Go ahead, kid.
yes, he was in a horrible surgery accident, and that's how he lost his hand. But they didn't explain the actual accident.
And by a stroke of profound luck, the necessary lymphoids to make the science goo work are located in the neck, which is why she's still alive. Otherwise, this whole movie would not have worked.
Can't you see that you're at the mercy of every element of the universe?
What if she just had like slightly 1 inch less of neck? Would it just be no go on the operation?
Done. We're done. The movie would have been over.
Did he measure her neck before he picked her head up out of the car?
I think he does that with every woman he meets, apparently.
Prove nothing.
I'm wondering, did her head just neatly slice off during the accident? Did it or did he have to hack that bad boy off with part of a window?
No,
Well, you know, that's
grabbed
one
it.
dresser
Pick
shot.
it up.
Yeah, he just swaddled the head with his.
Well, that was quite fortuitous.
Don't open it. It's the IRS.
Let me know if you hear me. Whoever,
They've come to evict me.
whatever you are, I command you.
Look,
I'm about to
a
head
lock
out.
like that wouldn't keep the IRS out.
I'm only a head, and you're whatever you are.
Why?
I'm just a head, yes, I'm only a head. And I'm sitting in a science goo bed. Run, Stumpy, run!
That was some freestyle skill right there.
What's wrong with
You weren't talking to my wife, were you?
Not talking.
Beyond control in that room. There's nothing beyond my control.
Hold me. Hold me, I'm cold.
Oh,
throwing
hey,
my body.
that, you know that.
How many
body
lamps
with
does
head
this man
weight
have?
and control the freak in the closet. And by the way, here's my letter of resignation.
That man has 4 lamps in this one room.
You used to talk to me. We used to have conversations. You used to think I was pretty. And now all you think about is her. Now we're in Greece.
You know, you would think that he'd be over the whole convertible thing after what happened last time he could drive.
Oh, maybe the convertible. Maybe like her head just cleanly hit the top of the windshield.
Y'all, convertible worked out quite well for him. He was thrown clear, no blood, and his khakis were not even wrinkled.
Yeah. Got me there.
That's not a convertible. That's a freaking land shark.
I always walk down the street looking like that.
That's
How
too
slow
flat.
is this car moving?
What is she doing with her hand there?
He is moving too fast to be following her that slowly.
In the 1950s, was every woman between the age of 20 and 30? Did they have like little girls or old women?
I don't.
Apparently
so.
not. They were outlawed in this town.
This man is just driving by like pancakes. And a dump truck.
He's window shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
No, can't get her. Carpet wouldn't match the drapes.
Oh, just fine, Donna. I haven't seen you for quite a while.
Oh.
Still waiting.
Care to let
He
me
knows the
drive you?
streetwalker.
You know how it is.
Care to let me drive you to wherever you're going just as slow as you were walking there?
Oh, but she's a classy streetwalker. She's wearing gloves.
Oh.
Say, how about a little side course in anatomy?
Yours? Anytime.
Oh.
That is about the most unsubtle pickup line I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That is right up there with that outfit would look great crumpled in a ball next to my bed.
On second thought, I just remembered I've got to stop by my place and take care of a few things. It'll only take a minute. You don't mind.
You know, when I'm on my way to something important that I need to be right at right now, I always walk very slowly down the street and jump in the car with the first guy that pulls up next to me.
Doctor, I've got a vitamin D deficiency. Can you help me with that?
Hi, Jeannie. We're going to look
Oh,
for some
and
bodies.
here's my friend who's wearing puffy sleeves.
Oh, sure.
Wow. That body could use a replacement head.
That's just the shoulders. She could fit an entire hospital in each of those, like, shoulder pods.
Oh, look. There's a spare in case the first one doesn't work out.
I thought she was about to sit on the other lady's lap for a second. I didn't realize there were 3 seats in that front row.
That's remarkably progressive.
This time there is.
Promise not to hurt you.
And I promise not to hurt you.
He's
For
lying, I
many
promise.
women. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're back on.
Here we go.
Those columns make me think there's about to be a reenactment of like Julius Caesar's assassination or something, which would be more interesting than the rest of this movie's plot so far.
And we are here to choose Miss Body Beautiful. Now, we've eliminated everyone except the 5 finalists, and they will be judged solely by your applause. So let's bring them on. First, Helen Appleton.
Wait, the thing he's going to is a beauty pageant?
It's a body beautiful contest. So,
I see.
so basically,
he's shopping.
he's shopping, but we're also giving deep-seated psychological and emotional trauma to these women.
Yeah, this whole movie was just an excuse to like get a whole bunch of women to dress in like skimpy outfits.
I am impressed with the eyebrows in this one, though.
I wonder if this is how George Lucas auditioned for the role of Jabba the Hutt's slave in Return of the Jedi.
Probably.
I always wear high heels with my swimwear. Peggy?
Mm-hmm. Especially in the sand.
You have to use it to fight off people like the main character of this movie.
This movie's eyebrow game is on point, I'm telling you.
It really is.
I am jealous.
Yeah, that is the creepiest look I have ever seen. He is sandwiched in between these two women, and he is cringe-worthy faces.
The one who had the accident.
Oh, yeah. Doris,
Doris Powell.
yeah, she's still around?
Few people see her nowadays. She just stays in her
I
studio.
don't know women who
posing
hang
for
out
art
at things
classes
like
with
this.
cameras
I don't know
on.
women who are like, hey, let's go hang out at a swimsuit competition and judge other women with this guy that picked me up on the street. This sounds like fun.
The nicest body she's ever seen. The nicest body. Maybe this is the one.
Sure, let's hear that echo in your head, because we know you're doing this just for her. What's her name? Has he said her name even once? What's her name?
Doris Fishhead.
My readings are telling me my boyfriend is an unfaithful son of...
He intends to kill somebody. To rob them of their body. Do you hear
This
me?
movie is so bad at conveying its information that they just had to get this dark spirit to tell us all.
I christened her Exposition Head.
On and on.
Seriously.
Exposition?
Infamy upon infamy.
Exposition Head.
Could ever be born of evil.
So we get about 10 to 12 minutes of cringeworthy eye candy, and then we come back to the head for a summary of what's going on so that we remember there's a loose plot,
Yeah.
and then we go back to creepy crawly.
Yeah, that man really does need to stop
Is
window
nobody
stuff
else
and go.
concerned about the amount of air bubbles that are potentially pumping into her jugular vein?
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
What's human in this?
Oxygen in
Yeah,
the
this
blood.
movie this
How
movie
you
really
must
needs to get
exist.
its head in the game, man.
Locked
It's
behind
just
that Stop him.
Well, as we're sitting here watching, I am in the process of looking up the science behind it. Turns
luck.
out it's not really plausible.
I never would have guessed.
I cannot believe that. This is an extensively researched classic.
Summertime.
A chew.
And the living is easy.
Sing it, Ken.
Did I get my guitar
What
for
do you
that?
want? What do you want to bet? The producer's son played the saxophone.
You mean Joe Green? Joseph
He
Green?
couldn't
Oh,
get
I
it.
get it. He stopped at the wrong shanty the first time.
Yeah.
And your mama's good love.
I mean, that neighborhood just looks shady. That man's gonna come back and his car's tires are gonna be gone, right?
Absolutely.
Only because he
Yeah, those are
drove
some nice
white walls through gravel.
Oh, we got to get our hands on this soundtrack.
Oh my gosh, more of this.
It's Betty Page.
Oh, this is creepy.
Wait, how'd they... This just looks like somebody brought...
What
a
the hell was
camera
that
to
guy in the
film
back
set of
taking
this
a
movie.
picture of?
It's Jane of the Jungle.
Oh, you know. You know exactly what they're taking a picture of.
And he can just walk in off the street and have a seat on the sofa.
Hanging out.
What is this movie?
Don't mind me, sleazy photographers. I'll just be over here smoking a cigarette and scoping out the potential body.
I love the guy in
boys, I've had it.
sunglasses.
Come on, baby, one more.
Just
Some
getting
say they
quality
still haven't
photos.
noticed him to
Time's
this
just
day.
about up anyway.
Okay.
It's her OnlyFans page.
Oh, she brought a lab coat. How cute. Apparently, she hasn't
Doctor,
noticed the
hey,
random
Doris,
guy off the
Would
street
you like
sitting
to have
on
a
the
drink
couch.
with me? Just you and me, away from everybody, someplace where nobody will butt in, where you and I can
No.
really be alone.
No, thank you.
No.
How about posing for me, private like? I'll pay you real money.
I don't
real
think
good
she
money.
wants that, Salvador
Kind of
Dali.
money they don't throw at you every day, and for doing hardly nothing at all.
Privately,
I do
that's
my
going to
posing
sell
for
it.
classes only.
Because being in
Wednesdays
public
and
is the big
Saturdays,
problem with
8
being
to
seen
10.
with you.
No, but
This
we
dude
could
is just
not.
watching expressionlessly in the back.
No, he's smiling. Look.
He just changed positions.
I believe that's called a leer, not a smile.
Did you guys see how he just completely...
Not a tramp. I'm an art
Yeah.
student.
That man can move faster than the camera.
See it all.
He did it again.
Oh my
It's
god.
over. Next time, bring a camera and buy a ticket.
I may be able to move
I'm not
fast, but
running
that's
a
the extent.
charity.
You
If
don't
you know
remember
what I
me,
mean.
do you, Doris?
And again.
Every guy on the make gives me that same tired line.
I'm Bill Courtner.
Are those blackout windows,
that-
or have we moved into the evening time?
He said that like a
Long
weatherman.
time ago, that
I'm Bill Courtner.
you almost tore that wise guy apart for making fun of me.
Forecast for this evening.
No, I'm serious. We know his name is Bill. We know that the Stumpy's name is
Your
Kurt.
mind works overtime.
What is the head's
You get
name?
Ideas.
Head.
You're all alike.
Oh, not all of us.
Head
I'm not
number.
on the make for you.
Okay, so maybe
I just
you're
want your
better
body.
than most. Maybe not.
God, she's a great
I
actress.
still hate
Great
all
actress.
men.
He deserves better than this movie.
What one did to me once.
Look at those
Have you
eyes, man.
Look at those eyebrows.
Those are come hither eyes right there if I
Spectacular.
ever saw them.
Those are
Have
Insta-worthy brows.
I carry
You
the
can do a
memory
square
around.
root with those eyebrows.
But you can't hide yourself away here forever, posing bare in front of a bunch of neurotics.
Listen, Galahad. I trusted a man.
What
once,
kind of...
all the
What
way.
reference is that?
What did it get me? He
That's
gets a
the
head
round
full
table.
of jealous lies, and I
You've
get.
got to forget what
How
happened.
can I forget?
Something's around.
Or Monty
I carry
Python.
the memory around with me.
Oh.
Oh.
Say, I know where I can get a replacement head for that.
Ooh,
Still so
good
interesting.
point.
Doesn't it make you sick?
If she has burn marks like that,
No,
she's
I can
probably,
fix that.
like, she's probably not
Here,
comfortable
let me
with
put
him
my
holding a
lit
cigarette so
cigarette
close.
really
Yeah.
close to your
Yeah.
face.
To me, you're not ugly.
Wasn't
That's the
she
only beauty
just
in you.
like
I'm just measuring your
posing for
neck.
You have a lovely body.
cameras
and
and
a face that
stuff?
can be made beautiful
Like,
again
it
also.
doesn't really seem like it bothers her that much.
I've heard.
I
that
can give you
so
a whole new
before.
face. You won't even
I'm a
recognize
doctor, I
yourself.
know. My father's one of the leading plastic surgeons. If anyone can help you, we can. I know I can.
I've been to doctors.
Well, yeah, it
It's
didn't
no
say
use.
she was bothered by it. It
scar
just said that
tissue's
she'll
too deep.
never forget
No one
what
can help
happened
me.
that day.
That was a few years ago. Today, nothing's hopeless. We can graft scar and skin tissue. We can even freeze areas of the skin and sand away damaged skin tissues.
The way you say that.
How is that an
look
appeal?
in your eyes.
Let me freeze you and
I
sand
almost wanna
you.
believe you. I
Some
almost
people
wanna
are into
believe
that.
you.
Well, then start believing, hmm?
Don't judge.
Line.
Line. No, seriously, line.
Oh,
Even if
there it
your
is.
father could help
Okay.
me, I couldn't pay him the kind of money it would take.
Don't talk about money. He does a lot of work without any charge.
Why should you want to do this for me? What's in it for you?
No, the movie's
make
supposed to
your
be a
face
certain
beautiful
length,
again.
so
Oh,
we gotta
okay.
drag it out a
Your
little.
body away.
Did he
Well,
just
these
say
are
I'm gonna cut
structured
your head
puzzles.
off and give your body away? Well, at least he's honest.
Bill, I have been knocked around so many times. I've lost count. It's tough living with this. I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
Because you've been battered around, don't go sour.
But I'm
You
okay.
shouldn't lose your trust in people. Not all of us.
I believe you.
Really, ignore your long trauma abuse
I
trauma.
really think something can be done.
Only my father knows. Look, we have a country place just out of town. He's visiting for the
I
weekend.
love how she just had all of these like vulturistic men all around her, but then this one guy that like probably looks clean shows up and she's like, "Here, let me sit here in my underwear and have this conversation with you a little too close to me,
Anything that'll help me get rid of this.
and I'll do
face.
anything for
Well,
you."
that's where I come in. Remember the last time I helped you?
Oh, There's back to measuring her neck.
Where are you going? Who are you calling?
My girlfriend.
Police!
Tell her the news.
Before you know what the verdict's going to be?
You're
That's
right.
it. Ignore
I
all
shouldn't
of your
talk until I know what's
instincts.
going to happen. My girlfriend, she's supposed to drop in later. I'll have to leave her a note.
It's late on a weekend night. Of course the doctor is in. Let's rush off right this very minute.
Just throw something on, huh?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Let's see.
Ooh, stealing a
Just tell her you'll
notepad.
keep in touch.
Devious. Oh no. It's a...
I'll leave it on the table.
Measurements.
She'll see it.
Is there only one room in this house?
I feel like just handing someone a copy of their
Sorry.
body measurements would be vaguely threatening.
Here.
Here are yours.
I'll leave it on the lamp.
Oh, you only have one lamp? All right. Oh, two lamps.
That's the first place she'll look.
I have a competitor.
I'll leave the lights on for her.
That window
Okay,
is
who's
just
playing
begging
slide
for
with
someone to
Waited so long for this.
So have I.
That window over there is just begging for somebody to get thrown out of it. Oh.
Okay, well, apparently
back
your
here.
hinge has a good agent, too.
Ah, they were just showing how she's on the hinge of insanity.
Again. Hit it again.
Harder, harder.
Got to see your hideousness. You've got to see
I
mine.
need to see how ugly you are.
Wonder which of us is more awful.
I don't blame her. I'm a little
Yep.
curious too.
Parents begging their children to come out of their
Nothing
rooms
you
and
can
spend
be
time
is
with them.
more terrible than what I am. A head without a body.
I have a headache.
Look.
Do you know how bad that is right now?
Be in its
At
grave.
least you're a nice looking head.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've got a makeup artist, you're perfectly coiffed, you're wearing a quite nice
I hate him
turban.
for what he's done to me.
Like, he's locked in a closet.
Can your horror
I'm willing
match
to
mine?
bet he's in a worse situation.
Quiet. Someone's coming.
How do you know? When did she get Hogwarts
Only
magic?
science goo gives psychic abilities.
Makes sense.
Well, she should get something.
I have come to feed your
I'm telling you, man,
fair.
whoever negotiated these like
You
set
feed
piece
yourself
contracts
with
is
hate.
amazing.
It prefers food.
Former
Wait,
sniveling
Shakespeare all of a
fear
sudden?
He was shaking his hips very violently in that previous shot. That monster
What
wants
makes you think
food,
I'm
and
afraid
I'm
of
going
what's
to
in
give it
there?
to you.
Or of you.
Look,
Mere head
we
in
all
search
get a
of
little
body.
cranky when we're hangry. Once we've
feel
eaten, the
what they
cocky
don't
comes back,
understand.
okay?
And what they can't see.
Get rid of both of your problems.
What are you
Put
talking
the
about?
head through the hole in the door.
You're nothing but
There
a
you
freak of
go.
life.
Problem solved.
And a freak of death. Why should I be afraid of a few knocks on a door?
Last night you
Who are
were
you trying to
Study's getting
convince,
feisty.
Stumpy?
You have half of the
Can you
hands to
imagine
fight
lay
back
behind
with.
that
I think you
door?
should be at least a little bit scared.
I
What?
imagined
There's
I
no
will help
heaven.
grab together the bits and pieces that were stolen from the hospital.
Imagine that. Oh, no, no, no.
Amputated arm,
Girls,
leg, and
girls,
torso.
you're all pretty.
It was I who helped piece them together like a monstrous jigsaw puzzle.
And you did such a good job.
He's fed to me.
Monster's
Take
jigsaw
my
puzzle. She
lymphoid
only has
tissues.
one piece, and it's right there. The rest of it died in the car crash.
No. No, on that he used an earlier formula. It wasn't as successful as the serum he's using on you, but it was
These guys
enough
keep
to allow
trying
the
to style their
transplants to
hair
take.
like that.
If your experiment is successful,
You have all the secrets to this man's universe.
And what
Why
else
do you
had
stay
happened
with
to
him?
You keep using that word. I do not think that word means what you
What
think it
else?
means.
well, it's mutated some, of course. It's
Of course.
changed considerably.
Let me just open the door already.
Why don't you open the door?
Hey, that's what I'm asking.
Exactly. That's what we're all waiting
I
for.
warn you.
Oh my gosh, she can
You
read
better
my
stop
mind
pestering
too?
me, do you hear? I'm getting fed up with you and your insidious talk.
And feed her to the monster.
While he was at it.
I feel like he's done way more talking than she has.
He really has.
Of you? No. Not
No.
Not of it. Nor of it.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't have lungs, so it's not like she can do that much. Please, open the door already. What's in the box?
Keeps it locked in there so that...
What's in the box?
He's safe, that's all.
Come on. You just unlocked it.
From me?
Huh? That was the
Because
driest
these are the
laugh.
most unconvincing laugh I've ever seen.
An arm is gonna bust through that door.
I hope he prolongs your existence into a lifetime of agony. Then we'll see who's laughing at whom. You miserable fool!
Get him!
He's angry.
Come on,
He's
do it.
feeding.
Yep.
He's feeding the kids
Yep.
first.
There you go.
Help, I'm being manhandled.
Rip off the other arm. Hey, let me beat you in a side effect for you with my stone.
Are you kidding me? What is going on?
Oh.
Is he gonna get his head?
Kiss.
Kill him.
Where'd the other hand
Are you kidding me?
go? This man.
What just happened?
Blood, you got your blood. We had blood.
There's your blood.
Finally.
Honestly, if he's still alive, it should be spurting.
That's
You know?
No spurting?
Oh, well, I mean...
I'll take
Maybe
it.
the-
Yay,
maybe the
blood!
Maybe the lab coach should
That
cover
looks
it
more
up.
like losing to me.
Oh, man.
This is the messiest
Oh
the
my
set has
God.
been. Look at, he's gonna get in trouble.
Look, I don't
That
think the
is gonna
house
be
was
a
due for... I didn't think the
cleanup.
house was due for a new paint job for at least another month.
Is he, okay, so is that the front door? Is he standing at the front door now?
Is there
He
some...
should be-
Is there gonna be a dude behind that door?
He should be dripping blood at this point.
He is.
He should be dead.
It should be all over the
He's probably
floor.
about to die of blood loss, I mean...
Hey, let's see. Will he do the deeply symbolic knocking the head off the table?
I'm happy. I'm happy with myself.
Your mouth is not open enough to do that kind of evil laugh.
How do you do that kind of laugh with no lungs? There's an air compressor over here?
Yeah.
That's every mean girl high school giggle ever.
Someone's just under the stage with a bicycle pump.
No,
I am
it's
telling
mind
you,
over matter.
if they don't knock that head off the table, they're missing an opportunity.
Go ahead and die already, man.
My
Well,
God,
he's taking a tour. He's like
the
a
stamina is just impressive.
I have to finish painting these walls.
The problem is, everywhere in the set looks so much alike. He wasn't sure where his mark was.
Yeah.
Also, he didn't want her to miss it.
I just want to give you the satisfaction of watching me die. Only I had some popcorn right now. Honey, I'm home.
2 seconds later, he walks
You and
in.
your father live here?
It's brilliant. He didn't get a drop of blood on the door.
Not a
Place
drop.
certainly is lonely.
Well, the further from prying
And the
eyes, the
head
better.
stayed on the desk.
I mean, it's nice and quiet here. We can get away from the noise and telephones.
Oh, I guess it is.
Well, sit down. Sit
It's
down.
great if you don't mind corpses.
My father should be back soon.
You mean he's not here now?
And we don't have any sofas or anything. We
come
just
on
have
now,
this big
Doris.
desk
Do I look
right
like a
when you
maniac
walk in
who
the
goes
front
around killing
door.
girls? Now you've got to learn to trust people. Oh, people like me, really.
I'm sorry. I trust
And my
you.
giant forehead.
I trust you with my life.
Well, I can't ask for any more than that.
Well, you're an idiot.
I'll be right
Oh, are we
back.
stripping now? Did he pull his pants up any higher?
Oh, he's got the get off my lawn pants going.
We found a dead guy.
Can't blame
Most
her.
dramatic staircase banister clutching I've ever seen.
He's also pregnant.
Looks like it. He looks like a young Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. That's what he looks like. Oh no, my trusted Stumpy. What will I do without you?
Poor Stumpy.
Did you see this? Oh, of course you did.
What did you do to my left-hand man?
How am I gonna hide this from my father?
And after I
She
brought
is-
him a body and everything.
She's all chatty until he walks into the room, and then she just clams right up, huh?
That seems like an abusive relationship.
Can I put him in the
What's he
cabinet? No,
doing?
he's not going to fit. Well, maybe now without the arm.
That's better. I don't know.
I guess. Oh,
Oh,
well,
look, I just happened to have the tarp handy.
I can't tell if he got blood all over my pants or if that's just the black and white limitations of this technology.
Oh, we'll just cover up
There, she'll
There,
never
then it's
know
like
this.
nothing ever happened.
the top portion of him.
That's just my suspiciously organized shoe collection, madam.
It's alright, it's alright.
That's Mongo. Bad.
That's when
Lock
it
it.
opened. You didn't lock it.
Didn't lock it.
Alright, let's get some
Oh.
beer.
Scotch?
Alcohol.
I usually keep my alcohol right near my medicine and medical supplies.
Who hasn't
Yeah, well-
stored their alcohol in their murder basement?
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer, all right.
The Bill Cosby
One
method.
chloroform.
Is that? Did you see the skull and crossbones on that?
Wait, which one's in my hand?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Righty tighty, lefty lethargy.
Oh, are we about to see a Princess Bride scene?
So I can clearly not drink the drink in front of
I
me.
think you'd forgotten about me.
Forgotten you. Why, Doris, you've become very important to me. Very important. I put a little water in it so it wouldn't be too strong for you.
Fine. I'm not a very heavy drinker.
Neither am I. Well, here's to your future, whatever it may be.
Oh,
Here's looking up your old address.
There's nothing suspicious about the fact that I brought this up from the basement instead of the kitchen. Or the fact that I'm getting you drunk before a medical procedure.
this Kool-Aid tastes funny.
Because it's not Kool-Aid.
Have we discovered what the radiation meter means?
No.
Nope. Just like anything else in this movie.
I'm sure this whole thing's symbolic of something.
Deeply.
So what are the odds that the hand is gonna like pop out of the hole in the door and undo the doorknob?
It's getting awfully warm.
I don't know, but that'd be the first thing I would do.
Yeah, toss your bets now. People watching at home, toss your bets now. The 20-second delay totally won't be any problem with this gambling live stream.
How long is he going to stand there and watch her?
Until...
She must have the world's fastest digested tract.
You like my lamp collection?
Also, I really like the slow jazz that has started playing in the background.
You know what slow jazz is symbolic of.
You'd think they'd choose a more menacing soundtrack, though.
Bill.
I do not get the score of this movie at all. It does not fit the theme of it.
Didn't you?
That's how you can tell that this movie was made for eye candy more than anything. It's like they're marketing all of the horror scenes as like hot stuff. Like they're not actually putting any horror into it except the like obviously scary stuff.
I don't know. I find him pretty horrifying.
Bam! Ow, sorry. Bam! Ow, sorry.
Oh, did I hit
Throw
your
her
head?
down
Well,
the
you're not
stairs.
going to need that much longer.
What if he tripped?
I would laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
I would
Told you
totally
I'd bring you a
laugh.
body. A beautiful.
Not just somebody, anybody.
Doris's
Be
body.
yours.
Still, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Oh, so you think she's prettier than me? Is that what you're
Choose a
saying?
complete
You think
woman,
she's
not part of
prettier
one.
than me?
Yes.
Oh, so that's what you find pretty, huh? All right.
Is it a crime for science to jump ahead by years?
Why didn't you just tell me you thought I was too tall?
This kind of thing must
Rude.
be done. When it's over, you'll see.
Does every doctor
You'll
just have,
finally
like,
be
a-
shorter than me.
Does every doctor
Drug
just
will
have
wear
a
off
pinup
soon,
of the
she'll be awake.
circulatory system just on their wall? Surely that's a thing they've memorized by now,
When she
right?
does come to.
One would hope.
Could
Yeah.
be
I
some
keep one of
surprise.
those in my
So you're waking
bathroom.
up
Do
for
you
her.
not? I like his apothecary right there.
Whenever he's feeling discouraged, he just acknowledges, he just admires the butt cheeks on that like muscle anatomy poster on the left.
And look, he has a backup head juice arrangement on the side wall as well. You never know when you're going to need an extra head juice setup.
I love how he pulled all of the medical instruments out of the steaming hot autoclave with his bare hands.
Yeah.
You must be stopped. You must.
Oh, now you're
who's gonna
now
do it?
you're the good guy.
Use your
How did he
mind
go out
powers,
here?
crazy lady.
Can't stop me.
Very well.
Oh, he
There you go.
This is
I
such a
want to do that for
misogynistic movie.
years.
This is so. Please tell me this dude gets what's coming to him.
I know.
There's the powder. There's the powder right there.
He's building his ideal woman, a head with a tape over her mouth and a body of a model. That's terrible.
Using a scalpel to decapitate her. Get the
Well,
guillotine. Let's
that's
make it
ineffective.
interesting. Let's make
I
this
just
interesting.
want to point out there is absolutely nothing there to keep the rest of the blood in her body. I don't know what his plan is here. I don't think it's very well thought through.
Look, don't go to that door. The IRS is there. They're gonna evict you.
And it
Lock the
feels
thing.
like he's got a can of Monster on the table next to him.
Lock the thing. Oh my gosh. All of this could have been avoided.
There we go.
Oh, it's not a dog! I created you. You're supposed
Don't
to
wanna-
love me.
Seriously, dude, step to the left.
I don't want to be tickled.
What the heck is
Please,
this?
no,
It's a conehead.
What is that?
It's Patrick Stewart.
I don't know too much about anything. But didn't we hear that he was stealing things from the hospital, like body parts?
He's just over here
Doesn't the-
chewing like a camel. And we've got Patrick Stewart over here. Like, just slapping this dude.
They're having a slap fight during the fire.
This is the
my
thing
God.
this is the thing that every villain in a horror
Seriously,
movie does.
push that
They
tape off
always-
with your toe, honey.
They always throw the main character away instead of just ending it right there. Get
Now
up
kick
and
it.
run.
I don't think that monster's the villain.
Go to the corner.
Pull his hair. Pull his hair.
That's right. Now
Oh, no,
smack his
huh?
behind and call him baby.
It's a vampire movie, y'all.
Ooh. Oh no, tastes like chicken.
You would think that the
Again,
hospital
none of
would
these
have the
people have
good body
organs
parts,
first.
the non-deformed ones.
Oh boy.
It's like, which one do I take? The head or the body?
How badly do you have to botch a surgery for the eye to just be like up halfway through the forehead?
That is some seriously bad surgical skill.
Like,
Looks
what
like when you
were
hit the
using?
random button on the Nintendo Mii Maker.
Yeah. What tools were you using? Elmer's
Didn't he
glue?
Didn't he say his dad was one of the leading plastic surgeons?
Yeah, but I don't think his dad approved of this.
Yeah, this is why you don't get your parents to criticize anything you do, because they never... Oh.
Isn't this movie called The Brain That Wouldn't Die?
Yeah, I think they changed.
Wait a minute, what?
The title
I'm
changed.
new here.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, me.
Changed.
Yeah. A lot of lawyers were
Hey,
involved in
Peter.
this.
Hey, Peter,
And
that's
Tyler.
you.
Tyler was involved in this.
And Katie.
And
Just
Katie.
Tyler.
Yo,
Just Tyler.
this movie, I just can't with this movie. It was ridiculous.
Thanks for coming, everybody that watched and tortured themselves with this along with us.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, and if the
It was very
background
fun.
animation...
Thanks for watching.
If the
Feel
background
free
animation...
to
Oh, sorry.
stay tuned to our website, Facebook, and YouTube channel for announcements about other events and ways you can continue to support our theater. Thank you for dealing with us as we've gone through this on, that this is being the third try.
I feel
Yeah.
closer to all of you now.
I feel like my brain has died a little during this process.
If that background is anything to judge from, it seems like we're going to be playing like the Beatles music next with that psychedelic background. Ooh. That was an ordeal.
All right, stream is ending.
That was quite an experience.
That's what we'll call it.
That movie is awful.
It
Like
was
awful.
It was so bad they couldn't keep the title
I forgot. I have to have a closing remark. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. That was fun.